looking a little bit red. I took niacin. Well, and I haven't my redness hasn't converted to tan yet. So, anyways, it's raining all day today again, or at least so thus far. But it's the ground's so soft. Today's a write off too. And anyways, that's all right. So I feel like talking, and I was thinking I was watching a Stefan Molyneux thing. I still, some people are like, "Where the hell is Stefan Molyneux?" And I don't know. When I first came across Stefan Molyneux, it was probably like 2015. That's when I started getting politically aware. Before that, I didn't really give a shit, and it turns out that is probably the. I mean, you should know how the world works, but getting involved in politics is futile. I saw a Golden One video, and he was talking about this recent crime in Sweden. And some guy went to the pool with his son. He's 39, his son's 12. They go to the pool. They're getting harassed by this gang of youths. You can probably guess what they look like. Anyways, he told them to leave them alone and stop harassing my son and I. And they shot the guy in the head. And the Golden One says that he couldn't actually identify. He just said that's just a gang of youths. Because if you go any further than that, then you're going to go to, there's going to be big trouble. So, anyways, that's Europe though, and Canada will eventually be like that, and same thing with the USA. It's just, those guys, they don't, those sort of issues don't come into their communities. Like in this little town, I remember I was working for this lady, and she lives in a condo, and there's like a little forest behind the condo. And I was working there, and I didn't even notice until she came to pay me or give me a check. And she's like, "Do you see that? Do you see our neighbors out there?" And I didn't even notice there's like 4 or 5 tents. Apparently, they have a little kid living in there too, which is wow. That's freaking terrible. But and she's like, they'll never camp out in the upper class parts of town. Or at least they're not allowed. That'll get cleaned out, but they're allowed to camp out in the areas with the if the rabble live there, then they don't care that much. And so, and then the lady, she's a Frenchie. She's like, "What are they better than me?" I'm like, "Well, they think I can't do a French accent, frankly." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, well, they think they are," and yeah. So these guys making these rules, and they're inviting all these people in. It's and who knows what subsidies they give these people. I'm not advocating anything against. Well, I mean, these are junkies, and they're not migrants, but I mean, the whole junkie thing's done. They're never going to fix that. And these people were talking. What the hell? This one guy tell me he's like, oh yeah, he says that they need to start spending the money more wisely. Oh yeah. When if they could, their excuse is that there's never enough funding. All you get with more funding is more people jerking off. You can't fix that fucking problem. You get people off opiates. Well, that's extremely expensive, and well, it's not just that it's expensive. How the hell do you even do that? You give them methadone, which is just like a different sort of high. Okay, so they get it. You're gonna give them that high, which I don't know. Do they slowly lose their opiate dependency after that point? Then there's ibogaine treatment. I don't know if you can do ibogaine treatment in Canada or in the USA, because apparently people go down to Mexico for that. But that's like extreme. Apparently you have your trip's so bad. That's why you go to Mexico and they go to this special clinic and it's tranquil and they try to make it comfortable, because when you have the trip from taking the ibogaine, it feels like you go to hell, and you feel like you're like you feel apparently it's the worst thing ever, and you immediately lose your opiate dependency. That's what I've heard. That's what's his name, Armand Adibi, the guy on the RX Muscle podcast. That's what he said. And I think he's done ibogaine once or twice. Well, he's definitely not once, but holy shit. And apparently, yeah, it takes. There's a lot of that'll never happen. It's these freaking fat boomers. It's like, listen, chubby, you can't even stop. You can't even eat healthy, and you want these people to stop taking opiates. I've said this before. This is a dead horse. My original point was about Stefan Molyneux. Anyways, I started following him in 2015, maybe early 2016, and I lost interest because it became too much. It became like too political, and since he got banned from YouTube, he went back to the old stuff, which is more like personal freedom and self knowledge, and more philosophy and less everyday political drama, which is just inconsequential. It's just soap opera. And so he people are like, well, where the hell is he? He's still on Rumble. He's got his locals. I'm subscribed to him on locals. And then he's on BitChute. I wonder if saying BitChute on YouTube is probably a fucking red flag. It's probably one of the bad words, so you can't say that. Yeah. And what the hell else? I think it's just those three. Unauthorized TV. I think he's on there as well. And anyways, he was talking about how when you're around, let's say you stop drinking, or maybe you have like an epiphany one day. I remember when I in 2018, I remember I was with my friends, okay, and it's this yearly get together, and everyone's drinking. All they do is just drink all weekend, play stupid fucking games. You've got beer pong, you've got Never Have I Ever, that stupid fucking game, which is just, disaster waiting to happen. But I'm a fucking square, so, so they're never going to get any. It's more shameful if you're a girl, basically. It's like, yeah, let's put all your fucking dirty laundry into out in front, okay? Anyways, it's just like one day you're just like, with everyone here is a fucking jerk off. And that's when I stopped drinking. I'm like, I remember that day I don't know exactly. I don't know if it was that sort of sentiment. It was like slowly, I slowly gained that sentiment over time. And then one day I'm just like, okay. Or if it's just one day, it's just like, all of a sudden I'm just like, wow, I hate all of you. You are all stupid. And you're still acting like why are you still the same as you were in high school? Every time I see these fucking people, you have the same fucking conversations. And it's like, remember the time? It sounds like the RX Muscle podcast. When half the fucking show is Greg Valentino trying to remember people's names and dates and the names of the shows and the fucking magazine issues and shit. And that's what they do. It's just trying to remember people's names. And yeah, it's like, oh man, every single fucking time. It's like, wow, houses are expensive. Holy shit. Oh, wow, really? Water's fucking wet. Every single... I don't know about you guys, but it's like people just don't want to learn anything. But holy shit, these people. It's not as bad anymore, but there's people like that. They can't do anything social without drinking alcohol. They're all fucking jerk offs. They're all fucking jerk offs. And holy shit. I don't even know what the hell else I wanted to say other than that. Talk about I got a fucking crack in my damn thumb. I don't know if you can see that. This isn't doing it justice. The crack, it's more like a fissure, okay? It's one of these things I like. What the hell did I say, Chad? I told Chad that if he accidentally bumped my thumb, then I'd go into shock. Because I get saying my hands are fucking dry. I don't know if I'm just anyways, I got it. Who the fuck cares? It's like one of these old guys like, yeah, oh, aches and pains, my shoulders hurt. It's like, yeah, it's because you're fucking weak. I mean, sure, back pain is normal for everybody, but unless you never worked in your life. But that's another thing. Old guy. That's like women like bond over complaining about things, but never coming with solutions. Just complaining about things, and then all the other women just agree with them. It's like yeah, and then it goes to the next girl, and it's her turn to complain. And then old guys, who they like sitting at Tim Hortons or McDonald's or maybe Dunkin' Donuts in the U.S. I don't know where old people gather, but McDonald's, it's McCafe here in Canada because they wanted to make it more appealing to the bourgeoisie or people who, well, I don't know if it's anyway. It's more it's more bourgeois and less like Ronald McDonald and Grimace and the Hamburglar and the Ball Pit and whatever. Although I think there's still McDonald's play places, but that the old people they're just talking about stupid ass shit, the weather. It's like, oh geez, it's raining out. It's like, oh wow, really? Don't you just hate that when people I'm working outside all day, okay? And clearly I'm a living, breathing being, okay? Otherwise, they probably wouldn't have talked to me unless there's some sort of psycho and they're going to go talk to like a fucking board or something, or a mannequin or a cardboard cutout. But it's like, oh yeah, oh hot day out, really? Oh, you noticed that? Oh, you must have been a fucking detective. Oh, thanks. Oh, indubitably, Watson. So, and these people, they comment on the weather that's self-evident, or they, these old guys, they're like, they're talking about, they have like their mutual, like each guy's got his shoulder pain. He's talking about his surgery that he's going to get in 6 months because his ball joint and his femur's all fucked up. He's got, it's the normal thing. The people don't exercise to their bone, especially when you get older, osteoporosis, your bones degrade. That's why it's even more important to lift weights when you're older. Mowing the lawn or taking a fucking walk, or, I saw this lady, she was like fake jogging. She was going like 4 miles per hour tops. And then she was like curling her arms a lot. So she had invisible dumbbells when she was walking. And that's going to build up her fucking biceps and her brachioradialis a lot. Get a little extra tone in the arms. You want to tone up your arms. Because, you tone up here, and maybe it'll pull some of the skin from here up to here. Maybe. Yeah. But holy shit, people are fucking boring. Holy cow. And you see these old people, they see you, and they're like, oh, how's your parents? How's everybody doing? Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? I'm going to assume people are doing okay. Otherwise, someone's going to tell me. It's like, oh, that guy fucking died. Okay? Otherwise, everyone's probably fine. Okay? And what am I going to do about it? What the fuck? Yeah, holy shit. This wasn't as bad of a rant as I had the other day. I couldn't upload that one. Or maybe it was, this is also good practice for talking too, because I'm a fucking hermit. And so I don't get practice talking. And when I do have to talk to people, it's not just very smooth. And you know me, I want to be smooth. I want to be a smooth talker. Yeah, but anyways, people drink alcohol. Back on that. It's basically, they get pets and whatever. They get pets, they play video games, they get obsessed with Star Wars and these other sorts of things. It's just to, but mainly drinking mainly is just to, cover up trauma. And then you have all your fake bonding with all your fake friends because everyone's just a jerk off. And then, holy shit, I have one customer like that. They want me to fucking drink beers with them. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna poison myself so I can be your fucking buddy. Yep. I'm gonna get we can be buds, and then jeez. I could fucking, well, if we were in person, I'd fucking tell you more about that. Holy cow. I don't think they're gonna watch this video. It's like there's, I dropped off Panettone for Christmas, and it's like broken families. It's like 2 generations of broken families, and the grandson was there. He's talking about his new like stepmom. It's like, oh wow, holy shit. It's funny when people tell you, especially like girls, they tell you things and they're like, or they tell you something that they know is bad, it's received badly. It's kind of like the Prince of Rottingham, because they'll be like saying something to you and they'll be laughing, and it's something that's like horrifying, or at least you'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why the hell are you laughing? It's it's like in Robin Hood Men in Tights, Prince John asked the Prince of Rottingham to tell him the bad news, but in a good way, so it doesn't seem as bad. And so when he's telling him the bad news about him and his men, they get like they got their asses whooped by Robin of Locksley, and that he says that Prince John is a turd, and that his brother King Richard's, Prince John's, he's a wannabe king, and he's just laughing hysterically when he's telling him these things. So that's the key, guys. If you want to like break the news to somebody, you just have to be laughing hysterically when you do it. Oh, yep, yeah. Holy shit, waking up to zombies. I wonder. Yeah. I don't know if I should talk about that. Checking my emails right now. This is really interesting. I should do a screen capture. No. I was looking at it was one of my viewers. He said that libertarians are every libertarian he's met is literally gay. And I could see that because they're probably like geeks, most of them. But and then I was looking at some of these guys, like Walter Block apparently has he made an argument that abortion is not morally wrong, or there's like a legal justification for it. Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy? Some of these, and then Murray Rothbard is something like that too. It's like treating a fetus. They call that's another thing. You have to call it a fetus. You can't call it a baby. You have to, it's like abortion. You're aborting. It's like, abort mission. It's not abort mission. It's dead baby. If you take a morning after pill, it's still fucking, it's a dead baby. Okay. And then, you go further along, you get the late term abortions where they crush the skull. The doctor sticks in the forceps. I think sticks in the forceps and crushes the baby's skull, and then they suck the baby out with a vacuum. I remember I was going to bring this up in a video a long time ago, but I was afraid of getting my channel not getting recommended. But since now it's not getting recommended, I might as well talk about it. People don't even know these things. It's like I sent my I sent my friend this the circumcision ritual by the who, and he didn't know. Like, listen, okay, first of all, maybe you should stop watching wrestling interviews about wrestling. Wrestling should be dead. Wrestling shouldn't be a thing. All wrestling is nostalgia. It's like, let's listen to here's a story about this from this mid-card wrestler from 2002. That's all wrestling is now. It's just nostalgia. They're just going over these old like road stories. That's all wrestling is now. Wrestling shouldn't even exist. It's fucking done. It peaked and then it fell off so hard. What kind of freak would even still watch it? It's so cucked now. It's so cucked now. There's this good channel, Static in the Attic, and what does he got a video on? Here we go. We got Yahweh's glory isn't what you think. They have to wear protection, and too much will skull and crossbones you. I'm surprised this guy's channel's on YouTube. This is more like a BitChute channel, but he really watches what he says. He won't even say Catholic. He says Catholic. And he talks about the Church of Rome quite a bit. And, how they like deleted every other like sect of Christianity. Well, and so then, We've got, anyways. So, who knows what, back in like, I don't know, when Marcion was alive. Who knows what the Bible was like 2,000 years ago? Not 2,000 years ago. Let's say 1,500 years ago. Yeah, I'm listening to this ambience. This one doesn't get, well, it doesn't really matter to make any money on these anyways, but yeah, 21 minutes. The man that beat John's bench in the same weight class. I remember their lifting vault had a video. I gotta see if I can find it. Oh man, it was fucking classic. It's my favorite one he's ever done. There we go. I'm pretty sure he changed the title. It used to be, now it's Chinese man beat Larry Wheels best bench. I'm pretty sure it originally was Chinaman beat Larry Wheels best bench, which is way better. Chinaman. If someone's from China, then some of these Asians, they pull the race card and it's just super lame. If you're from China, a China man, I think Norm Macdonald's already covered this, but come on. Or you got you got, just pulling the race card is so lame. It's so freaking lame. Holy cow. SoCal workout. This is how it's done. Austin Hancock. Holy shit. You guys don't have enough tattoos. Oh, he's part of the mustache club. Yo. Okay. This whole Gen Z gangster hand talking. It's like, hey, yo. Yeah, well, basically, I can't even do a Gen Z impression. I just know that they're all jerk-offs. How many times have I said jerk-offs this video? Yeah. Jim Thoughts. Oh, here we go. Paul Joseph Watson video. Oh, yeah. It's like... Oh yeah, Chris. What the hell's his name? Chris? No, I don't. Maybe his name's not Chris. He's the guy that he puts the Gym Thoughts in their place. He's some like wigger. What the heck's his name? Wigger guy trashes Gym Thoughts. We'll find him. Joey Swole. It actually worked. Holy shit. This fucking YouTube algorithm is pretty damn good. Joey Swole destroys Gym Thoughts. He's like, hey man, maybe you should be like more respectful of other people's privacy and not film in the gym. Joey Swole. Does Joey Swole even fucking deadlift 495? Joey Swole. That's like Tony Huge. So Tony Huge is funny. Not intentionally. Hey, what the heck's going on here? Gym etiquette at its finest? Oh, girls being funny. Okay. Joey Swole. The based conservative.
Swole, who took it upon himself a year or two ago to make gyms great again and call out these...
Oh, here we go.
If you're not going to wear a shirt, can you at least have some muscles? Listen, I get it.
Listen, I get it.
A gym where everyone can... That's fine. But this gym isn't one.
This guy's like the he's like the principal. He's giving you fucking shit. You're in the principal's office right now and he's talking to you. Oh man, some back. This guy looks like a Fast and the Furious character.
Including the rule that says you don't film people without their consent.
What does he actually do? I gotta find out what this Joey Swole guy does. 4.1 million. Oh, he's coaching. What does he teach people how to be 200 pounds?
Listen, therefore, you get me.
Oh, this is still. If your boyfriend can't squat 405.
They should come and find you. They should speak to you face to face. Yet you think it's okay to film that man.
Shut up. As if these fucking thoughts care what you think, goof. Okay. His whole thing is just showing these other videos. I thought he would have some stuff. It's just transformation videos. And so basically, this guy just lost some body fat. What's he doing? Joey Swole. Dude, this guy is swole. Here we go.
We launched Taste, my new sauce company, where we're making healthy taste great for just 10 calories.
Oh, yeah. I wonder what's in it that makes it so low cal. Sugar alcohols. Oh, man. Okay, let's let Joey. Let's see how much this guy fucking deadlifts, okay? Joey, fuck, he probably doesn't even do deadlifts. He's probably just a curl bro. Deadlift personal best. Oh, that's some like granny. Oh, here we go. Gym Bully. There's that old classic video. I think it's in Montreal, or maybe, I don't know, maybe Ottawa. Holy shit! I saw. Okay, this video has to be some guy bumped into Sam Sulek. He has the biggest roid rage after getting bumped into. That's that guy, that skinny guy that walks around the expos and smashes into people. That's the guy's thing. Yeah, man, he just rocking roid rage. It's like, dude, I know the guy's fucking with people and he's trying to get their reactions, but he has natural male reaction. But that's apparently the steroids made him do that. Yes, well, basically nowadays is that maybe the fucking androgen levels, the average androgen level is so low that sort of reaction will just make people think you're on steroids. The guy like fucking shoulder checked him from like Sam Sulek. He's just chilling like this, talking to people, and it's that guy, that skinny guy, that does the ILS and then fucking runs into him. Maybe it was scripted. I don't know. But anyways, that's probably enough.